Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play FrogComposband. We are... I'm badly prepared. Okay, here we go. We are going to tour the world a little bit, I suppose. Discover some more places. Yeah. And I guess we're going to start with that right away. Right away. We have not been up here, Anambar. So let's start with that one. Just stay on the road. Okay, this one was level 18, actually. Wait, that's not so bad. We do have a level 30 quest for it, though. To kill, what was it? 30? No, not 30. It's on level 30, but it's supposed to kill, I don't know, so and so many O-logs. The wood is 25, but that one's pretty nasty. Yeah. Level 15 Tidal Cave, obviously, is the, well, easiest, but then, well, it's the lowest level. But the boss is something bad. Isn't it something like, I should remember. Some sort of Hydra boss. That's really bad. Am I thinking of something else? Or is it a Naga? I mean, I guess thematically both would make sense. We got the Land of Camelot, which starts at only level 20, and honestly, the Camelotian elites that you meet in there are, well, some of them are tough, of course, but they're just humanoids. Many of them just fighters, more or less, some spellcasters. And yeah, I guess they can be tough. The main benefit, I suppose, is that they and their humanoid companions tend to drop equipment a lot, so that's always nice. I don't know, it's probably a little bit early to be thinking about going there, though. I mean, that's for sure. Oh, this place, of course. This exists. Do I remember where anything is? No, apparently not. Research monster. Who needs that? How much for a restoration here? 4,900. Okay. Nice. 5 heroism could be... Well, we have 19 now. I think we're actually good on pretty much everything. Yeah, I'd say. Still 13,000 gold, though. So that's pretty good. Trump Tower. Recall to dungeon. Right. Okay. Capacity. Identify. I mean, I guess a staff of resistance? Is that what they're called? Of identify would be nice to maybe increase our odds of our current staff surviving the next trip to any dungeon. But no such luck. Plus, well, we could probably afford it, but I don't know that I would. Elemental ring with 9 armor and acid resistance. Of course, it's 31,000 because it's the stupid black market. That would be very nice, actually. I would definitely get that one. But, alas. Okay, here's the inn. We might as well have some food. Rest for a new day. We do get some quests here, don't we? Actually, maybe from here? Yes. Cup quest, level 12. How bad is this one? Adventurers. A whole bunch of those carrot suckers. Based in a small secluded house. Oh, that's how you unlock your home around here. Right. Yeah, we should be able to do that. Probably. I don't remember exactly what that's like, but I mean, it's just a level 12 quest. How bad could it be? The Orc Camp, level 20. Okay. It might also be doable. We are level 24. About to hit level 25. Right. Hard leather boots. No, thank you. Right. We don't have any phase door. I don't know if that's a problem. Oh, hey. Random group of orcs wandering in here. We can almost pretend that they're... Oh my god. That they're here because they heard about me accepting the quest to attack their lair. Or something. Wow. Krishnak the Hill Orc just wandered in here. You know what? Become a bit more heroic. And well, that took care of those guys pretty easily. We didn't even get, like, I don't know, we got maybe like 150 XP between all of those guys. Get more heroism though, that's nice. Gauntlets of free action destroyed. If only. What's a recall? Sure. Slow monster. Cool. Nothing that we end up keeping? Nope. Oh well. That was interesting. I just wanted to confirm that this is indeed the casino. Just as I thought. Okay. Well, let's deal with this easy quest. That is not going to give us any kind of trouble. We look for traps, no traps. And that's literally all we can detect, so... Let's go. Novice Warrior. Okay, just a whole bunch of novice humanoid. Nothing too close? Okay. Novice humanoids, yeah. We're confused, of course we are. How confused are we? We're not taking any damage and we're no longer confused. Okay, we're blind though. So that's great. Just gonna wait for them to funnel through this door. That mostly worked. Okay. There's a Novice Ranger. I'm taking no damage from these guys. I'm a bit worried. This is going so well until suddenly it goes very wrong. It's always how these things go. But, well, I don't know, maybe not. 2 armor, 1 dexterity. What's our current one? Better, I suppose. Constitution, improvision, disenchantment resistance, and light. Well, I mean, the disenchantment resistance really is not going to come into play until much later in the game, hopefully. What even uses disenchantment? I mean, there's literally the disenchanter beast, I guess. And obviously some high-level demons and, you know, just generally late-game elites do like to use that, but... Okay, we see a pair of hard leather boots, which are good, but we don't pick them up. I mean, realistically, we're not going to use them. No. Stinking Cloud, sure. Scroll of Identify, I mean, we don't really need that. Oh, 2 Stinking Clouds, okay, cool. Are we actually done already? Oh, we are. Alright. Just a little back backyard garden. Alright, well, that was very easy, but again, it was a level 12 quest. We did end up getting cursed, but that doesn't really matter too much. In fact, what am I doing here? Temple is over here, of course. Remove curse, G, J. Let's just get a few more of those. Read one. Unlock our house. And the next one is the Smuggler's Den level 30, yeah. We'll wait on that for sure. Our house is now down there. And the city is a bit annoying to navigate, honestly. A bit too large, but oh well. Drop, remove curse. Yes. Do we attempt the Orc quest? It is level 20. Let's first check the other options, shall we? I think that's reasonable. We have, what, 2 more towns to visit? Yeah, seems like it. No longer full. Well, I guess I might just need to eat something. I guess I could stop by another place, but... Can we just eat while on the road? Yes, we can. Good. Oh. And here I'm forced into an ambush anyway. Can we just leave? Of course not. More of you guys, huh? Coming to avenge your buddies? More orcs, too? Sapper. Heal monster. Magic mapping. Wait, actually, I'm gonna take those. Detect monsters. Honestly, I'm gonna take those as well. Can we leave now? Nope, of course not. Being in the wilderness at night is just the worst. And what do I do? Okay, that apparently. Alright, this place, okay. See, this is nice and compact. For the most part. Quest, Swamp Lions, level 32. No, thank you. Not for now, anyway. Wait, identify item for 98, okay. That is fine. Restoration for 2300. Oh, did I even check? Wait, did I even check in the other town? I guess I forgot about that? Oh well. Curing. Do we need more curing? We do have 20 curing. I'm gonna say that's good. And do we need this amulet? Are we ever gonna use that? +1 dex, 2 armor? No. No way. Detect traps and objects. I guess we must just not be the right level yet. Maybe at level 25? Those new items I'm looking for are going to become available. I keep checking the black market as if it's ever not going to be ridiculously overpriced. I mean, that's literally just its thing. A potion of constitution at 25% off is 109,000. Yeah, well, we're just shy of that, unfortunately. The Ring of Combat +8 +12 would be nice, of course, but again, not exactly affordable at a nice 69k. Okay. Freshly rested. What was this again? The Weapon Master. Okay. Then we have a bunch of different pluses. Casino, of course. You are The Thieves Guild without a quest. Fighter's Hall without a quest. Is this Mushroom Store? Don't think so. Did they actually not have a quest then? That's our house, of course. We got the Archers Guild, and finally we got the Paladins Guild. Okay. Those buildings can be entered. No local dungeon? No, just the quest dungeon. Only a single quest here, huh? I'm pretty sure I checked everywhere, so I guess, yeah. I guess that's just how it is. Talking is hard. What else is new? Okay. Didn't even get hungry. Again, no local dungeon here. We should definitely get a quest. Don't have a quest for me right now at the Fighters Hall, but the mayor should. The mayor being here, mayor or lord or whoever. Doom Quest 1 now. It's level 24 though. That one I know pretty well. It's the one where you kind of want some sort of digging implement. The one with an arch vial past a pool of noxious liquid or something. I guess we are no longer levitating. What the heck was that? Why did everything just turn black for a second? Did you see that? Hello? Recording is still going, so let's just ignore that. This is just casino. This is the local pub. Eat and rest for the near day. For good matter. Kill the panther outside. One last chance, come on. Obviously those identify staffs aren't really worth it unless I want to buy another one as a backup. I do have one in my home, right? But it might actually be one with only 6 charges or so. So I could go ahead and buy one. Buy one of these. I could even take 2 with me because, you know, we all know they're just gonna get burned anyway. Probably not gonna do that though. Well, we have some reduced potions of curing here. We might as well. There. Remove curse, also reduced, but that's fine. We have plenty. Restoration for 1900. Okay, so this place is pretty nice, actually. Identify 10 charges, actually, so never mind, that's fine. Got our levitation boots still here. Pretty sure there are not going to be any other quests. I don't know what the requirement is to get that Fighters Guild quest. Probably just to reach a certain level first. And I believe it might be something like slay some sort of giants. Titans, maybe even minor titans or something, lesser titans. Something like that. So it's definitely a good thing that we don't get that quest at this point. Okay, nothing here, of course. I knew that. Cure light wounds, no thanks. So the only really viable option here, quest-wise, is the orc camp. We have dealt with orcs successfully in the past, including recently, but there are a lot of those. We do have Confused Monster. Wait, we used to have a Staff of Sleep Monster. We don't have that anymore. We have the single target confusion, which is okay. We have fireballs. I mean, I like the idea of throwing a bunch of fireballs into a pack of orcs, but the problem is that is not really going to kill them all. It might kill some, I don't know. But it's not really what we need with just 5 charges. Maybe I'll throw him anyway, just for fun, but that might also be a bad idea. That makes a lot of noise and wakes up the entire bunch. Did we check the black market? I don't think we did. A Staff of Enlightenment. Wait. I mean, it's just gonna burn again. I'm gonna pay 10,000 for it. It's honestly, I mean, 10,000 is a lot of money, I suppose, and because it's 10,000 here, obviously means that it would normally be, like, I don't know, 3,000, if only it were available. So does that mean, does the fact that it's here mean that it could theoretically show up in regular magic shops? Or can higher level things just show up here? I'm guessing the latter is the case because we're also seeing potions of attributes. For ridiculous prices, of course, but still. I mean, I guess I can't keep going on about how much I want a Staff of Enlightenment and then see one that I can afford and not get it, right? So, sure, 10,000. Perfectly reasonable. You jerks. Okay, well, we got it back. We'll see for how long. If only I could get both fire resistance and acid resistance somehow, which is of course completely impossible. Okay, anyway, we want to inscribe that one with add UU, right? Right. Identify we don't need to use manually, and even if we do, it's fine. The rod is still inscribed. Okay. With that, of course, we can drop the magic mapping. Suppose I will hold on to the detect monsters, because why not? And, should I get more potions of healing? Actually, should I maybe get some of those more expensive potions? Oh. That are not available in this temple at all. Or here. Alright, well. Now where was that orc quest? Anambar. Thank you. $1,000 gold to teleport is not exactly cheap. We're down to 1.6k. So actually we can't really do that much anymore. We can confirm that this healing option here is completely ridiculous. 4,800, yeah, okay. Actually, wasn't that 4,900? Now that I think about it, I might have seen that. Oh. Where is that temple? Standing right in front of the temple. Cure critical wounds. I mean, those are 300 apiece. I could buy a few. Or I can just buy those series wounds potions and just have 18 of them. But yeah, I think we need to upgrade to the next level soon. Maybe if I can actually build up my finances a little bit and not, you know, be forced to spend, well, more or less forced to spend 10,000 on a staff that got corroded away. Maybe then I can actually invest in some of those. I guess they're only selling 3 right now. You know what? Screw it, I'm gonna get those. Maybe stash them away for now. Use up the other ones first. Start building a bit of a reserve of series, no, critical wounds. Sure. Let's try those orcs. Like, I feel like we should be able to deal with them. Yep, it's this place. Okay, it's the layout is a little bit different than I remembered, but basically the same. I don't know that there are traps. Oh, there's literally an alarm trap right in front of me, though. Okay, makes sense. And don't really need to detect monsters because I know what this place is like. Orcish artillery. Okay, right, we got these exploding sappers. Obviously, once those start exploding, the entire group is going to be alerted. So really, we should leave those alone until they're the last ones left. Okay, I've also taken an amount of damage. I actually want to make my way into one of those little tunnels there. Maybe we can do something like this. That worked beautifully. We're level 25, actually. Wow, okay. I guess a single sapper is only worth 8, but it adds up. Nice. What do we want? I mean, honestly, part of me wants to boost those super low attributes. Boosting charisma to be more than the absolute minimum would actually help with shop prices. But unfortunately, well, I don't know how many points we would need to put in for it to really make a difference. Obviously, it's gonna stay very low. I mean, more constitution is always an option. More strength is always an option. I don't know. Maybe that's a little bit silly. Maybe I should go with wisdom for some resistances. Maybe that's why we're being hit so hard with things like confusion and the like. Or I could be completely wrong about that having to do anything with wisdom. I'm gonna go with it though. Wisdom 8. Ooh, wait, did our wisdom just go up by 2? Wait, wasn't it 6? Now it's 8? Hold on. Is that right? Am I crazy? Both equally likely. I want to know. General information. Races, classes. Is it in there? No. Information. Creating a character, I suppose, that makes sense. Attributes. Statistics. Wisdom. Higher saving throws. Better chance to resist evil, curses, and paralysis. Just curses and paralysis? I suppose saving throws in general help with things like resisting status effects, right? Wisdom also affects the speed at which level feelings and object feelings appear. Interesting, because we're getting those pretty much instantly, so something else must be at play there. Right, but a general reminder is probably not a terrible idea. Strength is for fighting, melee, and with missile weapons. Number of blows. I don't know if that applies to us, though. It probably does. Although we're not using weapons, but clearly more strength helps us. It does increase our damage. Right. Carrying more. Which might not matter as much because we're not using a weapon, which is often one of the heavier pieces of equipment, as well as body armor. So we're actually traveling pretty light, all things considered. Intelligence, magic devices, yeah. I mean, obviously that would help. Picking locks, disarming traps, yeah. Also useful things, for sure. Influences how quickly characters learn from experiences. Interesting. Huh. Okay. Wisdom, yeah. Dexterity is a combination of agility and quickness. Get more blows with weapons. Okay, so we should absolutely also increase that. Directly affects AC. Also helps with picking locks, disarming traps, and not being stolen from. That's right. I mean, our dexterity is fine. 18 is not bad. Constitution is pretty self-explanatory, I suppose. Right, helps with stuns as well. And charisma. Yep, better pricing. And charisma is used for determining player and monster fear. Oh, players with low charisma are often frightened. Wow. Often to the point of paralysis. Well, that sucks. Huh. That actually sucks a lot. Okay, well, I guess I really do want all of my stats to be high, is what I'm getting here. So, yeah, good luck with that. Anyway, we killed most of the sappers in here? Okay. Now we got our little hidey hole to retreat into. So that's nice. So I guess theoretically I could do something like fire my wand, a fireball, there. Surely that hits someone, no? Oh yeah, it sure did. Thought I should have seen messages about hitting something, but or something grunting with pain or something, but I guess not. Okay. Get those potions of heroism. 26 of them. Okay. Time to sort through some loot. Yeah, we'll take that. Actually, why don't we sort through this stuff as well? Saber of Morgul. Cursed. Wonderful. 2,000 gold, just like that. Okay. That's most of our money. Wait, we just found 2,000 gold. I guess we hadn't found any gold before because we're at 2.3k. Alright. 500 gold. More elvish bread. Polymorph. Don't know about that one. Okay, I mean that guy has seen me. We'll just wait for him here. We know there are sappers there. Let's just do that. And wait back here. Half orc, black orc, more sappers. No, are all the rest of the orcs just coming in now? Slowly? No? Okay. Managed to heal up again. Okay. Why is there an enemy over here? Huh? Oh, did we get reinforcements coming from these tunnels? Wait, is that a thing? Or did they just happen to run over here? Frostbolt, detect monsters. Wait. I guess, yeah. We'll take that. Drop those scrolls. I guess I want my detect traps at ZZ. I guess I can do something like inscribe this thing with add ZU. Now we can do that. And this again. Okay. Okay. Uruks. You know what? We have so many potions of heroism. Might as well actually use one. Every now and then. Stupid sappers. Okay. And more heroism. Thanks. We'll take it. Okay. Almost done here, it looks like. We got a bunch more sappers down that way. I'm going to try and blow them all up. Which is both useful and satisfying. Okay. Oh. Did we have more respawn over here, or...? I think these guys are just running around sometimes. Quest complete. Okay, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if there's ever a situation where more enemies actually spawn on a map. I don't think so. Oh, did we already sort through all of the stuff? I guess so. Well, I can't really complain here. We got Stone to Mud, we got Detect Monsters, which is great. That's it, right? Yeah. But yeah, that's great, and we got enough experience to actually level up. What's that? Mushroom of Cure Poison. That's fine. Now the follow-up quest. I don't know, do we get the follow-up quest? The other orc quest right away? If so, it's likely higher level. What a Frostball. Okay. Well, maybe we can just have Frostball and Fireball instead of the Lightning Bolt. Clear the tunnels, level 27, yeah. I mean, it's only 2 levels above us, but let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Let's not get lured in by a false sense of confidence after dealing with these orcs so easily. They were, after all, 5 levels below us. And 7 levels higher than that is certainly a bit of a jump in difficulty. Okay. Stone to Mud. I mean, I don't generally feel like I need to have one of those with me. But I do want one for that one quest. Do I also want to take my Boots of Levitation, though? They're really terrible, though. I basically... Well, I mean, I guess I can put them on only while I need them and keep them in the inventory otherwise. I suppose that's fine. Sure. And then just do that quest. Doom Quest 1 in Angwil. It shouldn't be too bad. There are some Black Knights that are kind of tough. There aren't that many enemies in general, I think. Old Man Willow. I mean, we can probably attempt that one at this point. Maybe we should do that one first. In which case, I guess I'm gonna drop off those boots again. Re-teleport. We have 9k. Sure. The inn. Wait, is this the inn? It is. No, yeah, no, it's not actually. Never mind. Where's the inn? Why am I dumb? That's the mayor. Oh, it's actually down here. Okay. Where do I want to go? Outpost. Of course. I hope I didn't pay already. No, I didn't. Okay, that's nice at least that it only actually makes you pay once you confirm a destination. That's oddly generous, in fact. Okay, Old Man Willow. Surely this is going to be fine. We have plenty of speed and heroism and probably plenty of healing. We have fireballs and frostbolts. Those might actually come in handy. Yeah. Let's see how wrong I am. There are no traps. There are 2 Vorpal bunnies though, right away. Gonna be heroic. I mean, those things are easy enough to kill, at least. Oh, I guess it flees in terror, even though supposedly with our lowest possible charisma, that should be extremely unlikely. I guess we are just that fearsome at this point. I want to actually enlighten. Oh, hey, we have a Huon right here. That's unusual, isn't it? Oh god. Wait! Hit point warning. What are you talking about? How did that happen so quickly? 162. I could teleport away. We are still heroic. I think I'm going to risk speeding up. Okay, who's hurting me the most here? The Sasquatch? Probably. Okay, we killed the Sasquatch. We still have 2 freaking saber-toothed tigers biting us. We can 2-shot them, but I'm getting awfully low here. I'm gonna risk killing one and then healing. Okay. 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 Gonna heal another, yeah, drink another potion. Rod of capacity, detect doors and stairs. No, that's not what we need. Okay, that was a little bit scary, but I think we should be mostly okay now. Detect monsters. Right, okay, we have more Sasquatches currently sleeping. Those things suck. One at a time is fine. I probably had taken some damage before facing the one earlier. I just hadn't really been paying attention to my health, stupidly. But yeah, those things hurt. I don't think we can take our time too much. The problem, of course, is that they're sleeping in the same clearing with all the Huorns and Old Man Willow himself. That being said, they're all sleeping, actually. The only things not sleeping are the Vorpal bunnies. Okay, that thing woke up. They just hurt so much. Oof. I think I'm gonna retreat onto the stairs. Not that I want to ever leave a quest, of course, because that just sucks. Okay. Got a Sasquatch. I'm gonna heal. It's fine. I'm gonna... Actually, we might be able to confuse those things. I don't see why not. Okay. They can be confused. That helps a lot. Of course, now wandered away, confused. I'm gonna just do that. Are you still confused? You're not. It resisted. Okay. Oh, God. These things are obnoxious, and these stupid trees are obnoxious too. I'm scared. I hate it. I knew these things would be problematic. I guess I underestimated just how problematic. Also, yeah, my extremely low charisma, making me afraid all the time, just from getting attacked, is really awful. Oh my god, I'm terrified. Ugh. Come on, man. You know what? Teleport. Just so we can breathe a little bit. I'm going to speed up. We need that advantage, obviously. Heroism. I mean, logically, heroism should make you immune to fear. Because those two things don't really seem to go together very well. Seem kind of contradictory. But maybe that's just me. Still feel uneasy, huh? I mean, in theory, those Sasquatches might be coming, should be coming after me. Actually, we can just find out where they are. Okay, they're here. So you don't like that, huh? Actually, how do you feel about frost? Let's find out. Kinda wish... Okay. I thought maybe they were kind of frosty creatures, and therefore weak to fire and resistant to frost, but I guess not. Well, actually, it's kind of resisting that, isn't it? Okay. Okay. I guess it doesn't hurt that we have a bit more room to actually see now. Okay. That's fine. We should slowly be running out of Sasquatches here. I also feel like I started saying something earlier and then I forgot, as I always do. Okay, managed to confuse it, and of course it immediately wanders into the vegetation and is never seen again. Okay, we are fully healed, for what it's worth. We got apparently just 2 Sasquatches left. One awake, one asleep. Okay. So this is the one that we encountered before. Okay, there it is. I guess I'm just gonna speed up again. Just deal with it. Yeah, there's a horn right here. Okay. That's finally those Sasquatches dealt with. Another horn down. We know there is one right there. One at a time. Not a big deal. Okay. This should be it now. In theory. Just quickly filling in everything. Not that it really matters. Okay. We got 5 of those things left. They're all awake. The boss is awake as well. Can those teleport next to... Yes, they can teleport to. So can the boss. We can always, in theory, teleport away if things get very dicey. I'm going to drink another speed potion. I'm being very, very wasteful with them here, but that's okay, hopefully. Can we do anything else? Heat and cold is not going to matter here, obviously, so we just head in and start killing. Actually, they can all see me anyway, but... Okay. Oh, I got teleported next to that guy. Honestly, that's fine. Yeah, let's deal with this one first. We're no longer fast, actually. Wait, okay. Let's rest in the cover of the trees, and it's just the boss left. Surely that's not a problem. Gonna drink heroism. And yeah, by himself, he goes down easily enough. Get some money out of it. Protect monsters with 2 charges. I mean, our current one is just better. I'm still gonna take it and put it in the stash just in case we somehow lose the current one. I forget if rods are just literally indestructible or just very nearly so. In practice, I feel like they might as well be. But on this character, I'm not trusting that necessarily. So we're dropping that. Well, I mean, I guess that went all right. It was a little bit, you know, a little bit tricky, I guess. But I feel like I was mostly in control. Oh, hey. Ring with armor and electricity, resistance and electric aura. I do like those damage auras. I don't know that they're very good necessarily. Thing is, I don't think we can really bank on always having a Ring of Combat equipped. We're basically going to have to use both of our ring slots and our amulet slot eventually to try and cover as many resistances as we can. I mean, I guess we'll eventually start finding artifact boots and just good ego boots, I suppose. Maybe there are boots of elemental protection or something that actually can have like 3 or 4 different resistances as well as some other stats perhaps. So eventually we'll have those things. There are also some special light sources that give resistances, but usually only maybe one. Yes, maybe there is one that gives both light and dark resistance. Is that a thing? That might be something to consider on this character. Yeah, anyway. A Ring of Combat is nice in theory and in practice, but more resistances are just nicer. Also, we don't even currently have electricity resistance, do we? We used to, but yeah, we actually no longer do. And the extra armor is definitely also going to come in handy, so we're using this one. Gonna keep the Ring of Protection for free action, see invisible, yeah. Goodbye, Ring of Combat. It was nice. It was nice knowing you. We're down to 1846. But I mean, our damage is fine. It was fine before. It's less fine now, I guess, but you know. Vapor Quest, level 25. Again, there are so many. There are often somewhat similar quests. There's the one. No, wait, we did do the one with the ale elemental, right? Didn't we? That also had air elementals that confused me constantly. So this one is that large open room, I think. Can we do that one? Or is that going to kill me? The age-old question. I think we're gonna wait. This is not the character where you want to do quests as soon as you're at their level, let alone above. Or rather, let alone below. That being said, do we do the Vapor Quest level 24? I feel like that one's doable. That's... I don't... When I try to visualize it, I don't think there should be anything to give us too much trouble. Of course. Well. that doesn't need to necessarily be true, but we'll give it a shot. Sure, why not? Why the heck not? What's the worst that could happen? Another character death. Oh well. Honestly, we're getting to the point... I mean, obviously I would like to see at least another iteration of the centipede. See if we finally actually get another pair of boots. Maybe something else. But it's only going to be at level 28, right? I suppose we're about halfway to level 26 already, so it's, you know, it's going. Maybe not super quickly. If we had more than minimum int, apparently that would help with getting more XP. Yeah, anyway. So obviously the plan is to ideally see all of the various evolutions of each monster. That's kind of what I'm, you know, why I'm playing these in the first place, just to see, you know, just to see what there is to see for each one of them. How interesting they get later on. Of course, some of them have been disappointing with no final evolution for the last, I don't know, 20 levels or so. But I feel like maybe for the centipede it could be different. We might see just a lot of different colors, at least. And maybe eventually something more interesting is going to happen. I mean, long story short, I obviously don't want to lose this character, but also I'm wondering, at which point, at which level am I going to say that I've seen enough of it? And am I not going to start a new one to try and catch up to that point? I mean, already at level 25, you know, I guess getting back to this level wouldn't be too bad, but level 30, level 35, I feel like that's starting to get a little bit unreasonable, and we should probably just start with something new at that point. I mean, ideally we're not gonna die, and just gonna, well, not gonna die until we hit max level at least, and then we're gonna die horribly, and inevitably. But, yeah, for now, we'll just try not to die, I guess. Doom Quest and Angle. Yes. Pressing right buttons eventually. Right, and the Doom Quest is right there. We have our boots, we have our stone to mud. We still have 11 Potions of Cure series ones. I mean, the temple is right here, so... critical wounds... Wait... Do we buy those? We have 9,000 now. Yes, we actually do buy those. We're even gonna keep them with us. And try to use only the weaker ones first, unless we have to. Unless things get really scary. Okay. No traps. Let's see. Yeah, we don't have a lot of enemies here. Just as I remembered. We do have Black Knights. 6 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 over there, yes. We have 7 zombies. But they're just basically irrelevant. We got landmines. They're down over here. Yep. Right. Somewhat evilly, they do not actually show up on the map. Even when you detect them, but okay. And we know that there's an... I'm pretty sure anyway, there's an Archvile over here that's going to be shooting fireballs down this corridor. Okay, well, your series wounds. Nice. And there's the Black Knight already. Okay, we killed him pretty easily. I was too afraid. I'm afraid again. Dude, that's so annoying. Okay, let's heal. Oh, wait, I was No longer afraid. Oof. There's the next one. Maybe time for some heroism. Uneasy. Oh? I healed, and I got damaged immediately. Kill him, please. Just kill him. Oh, okay. Oh no, there's the next one. I barely healed for anything. Well, that's not great. Try to heal, and apparently I can't. I've gorged myself. Wait, oh crap. Are we dead here? We might just be dead. I'm gonna drink... Oh god, I mean... I kind of forgot that that's a thing. Also, I'm... Like, the gorging aspect of drinking too many potions in a short amount of time. But we've done that before. We've chucked more potions than we have here before, right? Without that happening. I'm gonna try to drink one of these better potions and hope that it actually gets me to a higher level, higher level of health, I suppose, yes. I'm gonna speed up. I am gonna drink another one of those. Do I try to confuse him? He's confused, oh. Well, I guess I should have done that. Oh, no, there are more. Well, needless to say, the speed helps a lot, and the confusion obviously helps a lot. Whew, okay, well... Now the zombies are coming, and we're fully healed. Well, that was needlessly scary. Wonderful. And we used up a whole bunch of... Well, I suppose we used up another speed potion, of which we kind of wasted most of it, but it definitely did make the difference in the end. I should have just drank one sooner. I guess after the first... Yeah, the problem is that the first one of these nights died pretty easily without doing much. So I went toward the next one underestimating him. And then suddenly I was basically surrounded by them, or they came one after the other, and I didn't really have time to recover properly. I mean, thankfully I was able to just barely gain the upper hand, but that was extremely close, of course. If I had just used speed and heroism right away, and also tried confusing them right away, that obviously would have gone quite differently. Okay. Enchant armor. Actually... do we want to use those? I mean, we probably don't want to... Probably don't want to just enchant that pair of regular metal shot boots in our third slot there. It's also currently cursed. Not a big deal, of course, we can deal with that. But that's the only thing we can enchant right now. The thing is, enchantment scrolls, or enchant armor and weapon scrolls, are actually quite limited in how far they can take weapons and, well, equipment. So honestly, maybe we do want to do that. Just use it on those. And hope that we find something better anyway. Equipment. G. C. Equipment. G. R. C. Equipment. G. Oh, the curse is broken. Wow, I've never seen that before. I didn't know that was a mechanic. That's cool. Huh. If you enchant an item enough, there's a chance to break a curse. Or maybe with any enchantment applied, there's a chance to break a curse. That's really neat. Huh. I wonder how often that comes into play. Because curses aren't typically very difficult to lift anyway. Well, there's actually another one of those. I think. What? See? Don't know what I pressed earlier. We should be able to get it to +4. Yep. Sure enough. I mean, that's an extra 4 points of armor. We're now up to 62, actually. Not bad. Not too shabby. Okay, there's all of that dungeon. There's the Archvile. We do actually still have one Black Knight. So I was wrong. Or there was one more than I thought. I thought we had already killed 6 of them. But I guess not. Okay. Everything but the Archvile is still sleeping. We can do something... actually, I don't know. We might be limited by the maximum range of this thing. Yeah. It's not quite gonna reach that guy. I didn't mean to do that. That's silly. We know he's somewhere on that island. It cast a fireball. One of my scrolls of teleportation was destroyed. Word of recall. As if I care. It is destroyed. Wait, did we actually? Hold on. That would be kind of nice. We did destroy it. Wow. Really? We also woke up everything but the Dark Knight somehow? Or the Black Knight? Okay. Zombies are slowly coming our way, I guess. How did the Archvile die, but not the Imp? I guess it resists frost, maybe? Huh. It says it resists fire, which makes a lot more sense. Yeah, really surprising that that thing didn't die. Oh, well, that was the Imp. Versions of Lose Memories. Okay, we fully healed. Let's check the situation again. Black Knight isn't awake now, but it's not coming here. Why is it not coming? Still not moving. All the remaining enemies are otherwise in that little room to the south. I guess we're just going to not underestimate this guy. Maybe we're going to overestimate him instead. There he is. Immediately confused and more confused. And he screams in pain. Oh, wow, okay, just 2-shot with the fireball. I like that. Okay, now we got the landmines there. We should be fine as long as we don't touch them. Okay. There we go. Quest complete. Beautiful. That being said, there is... Oh, actually, it's literally just a blue dragon scale mail, which is completely useless to us. Is there anything else in here? Toxic waste burns me. I'm poisoned. Cool. That's fine. Is there anything in here? Well, some technically decent things that we have no use for, of course, as is kind of an ongoing theme for this run. Right, let's also actually put on these things. Oh, still being poisoned. I don't know if that really made much of a difference at all. Anyway, I'm gonna open that up. Oh, a potion of healing. Okay. Never mind, there was actually something of value here. I mean, I'm gonna identify that. I see it, but I don't even pick it up. I don't destroy it either, I just leave it there. Fair enough. Can we tunnel through there? No. Okay. Nope, that's a dead end. Wink, out of there. Just one sneaky step into the acid. Okay, and we re-equip this thing. Back up to 62, which I guess is fine. That's where we want to be. Okay, well, we got a potion of healing out of this whole thing, and some experience, at least. We're 800 away from 26. So that's good. Used up some speed potions. 2, I guess. Used up 2 of the potions of cure critical wounds that we just bought, but that's fine. Yeah, I guess that's it. 1 potion of healing that we're going to stash away before some stray frostbolt takes it away from us. Okay, I don't know. Oh no, I hope that happens sometimes. Even though this is the world's least resource-intensive game, sometimes when loading a new map, I don't know, I guess the... Is it even... I don't know, is this on one of my remaining hard drives? I guess it might be. That's probably why. So, yeah, every now and then, I guess if you've spent enough time on the same map and you change maps, the hard drive needs to spin up again to load something, and then that causes a couple of seconds of a lag, basically, and I don't know if that tends to cause any problems with the recording. I don't think it should, but I can't help but worry about those kinds of things, I guess. Well, we did get rid of the curse in an interesting new way, so we don't need to worry about that. No need for any of those things. Or any of those things. Actually, let's see what we get. Staff of Teleport. Well, sure would be nice if we could somewhat reliably not have that be destroyed by the first instance of fire that hits me, so yeah, as it is, I don't know. That's a little bit scary, relying on that alone. I mean, for now we have 18 scrolls of teleportation, which also just take up a single slot. I guess they are overall a bit heavier than the staff is, but I don't think... Yeah, we're at 75 capacity. That's 75% capacity. That's perfectly fine. I think for now we're actually leaving the staff. Hopefully I'll remember that we have it by the time we maybe get some fire resistance. I guess we want fire and acid resistance, because both can destroy staffs. Right, the boots. Speed, resist heat and cold, heroism, cure. Right. Healing, there we go. That might be it. Stone to mud. It can be handy, but it also isn't typically completely necessary. So I'm gonna save that one slot just to keep the inventory somewhat nice and tidy. Okay, didn't look for a follow-up here, level 38, sandpit, yeah. Okay, well, with that, We have the Vapor quest, but I'm a bit scared of that. Obviously, this level 24 quest that we just did was already a little bit dicey, to say the least. So, why don't we... there are no other dungeons here that make sense, right? Obviously, everything around here is just going to be much higher level. Yeah, that makes sense. Level 75, just, you know. Oh, wait. Never mind. I think I might have overlooked this earlier. Foggy entrance to a mysterious cave that's only level 15. What's it doing all the way up there? That in itself is kind of scary. Mysterious cave. That is mysterious. Why is it so low level? Hold on. I'm intrigued. I might die there. Because I think I want to go there. I was going to probably head into the main dungeon, actually, but... well, now that I discovered that thing... how could I possibly not investigate? I don't know. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna avoid forests as much as possible. Mystery cave entrance doesn't appear to be within sight. Perhaps it's further west. Okay. Oh boy. Do we see it? No. Uh-oh. Are we gonna just get killed by random spiders in the wilderness? Got a pumpkin man, a mad bear, giant brown bat. The wilderness around the mystery cave is level 25, apparently. 10 levels above the cave itself. How does that make any sense? Oh god. Okay, no monsters detected right now. Oh, there's the entrance. Okay, I see it now. Carnivorous flying monkey. Okay. Alright. Not too bad. Level 15. Griffin. Okay. Was kind of tough, but we have pretty decent armor at this point. Okay. It's this kind of place. Interesting. Surely I must have explored the mystery cave before, but I didn't even remember that there was another place with open levels like these, kind of similar to the forest. We only see a single lighthound. Okay. Well, so much for that lighthound. Also, I never actually detected traps. Whoops. Also, this is a pretty wide level. A yeti and a copperhead snake. Are yetis easier than Sasquatches? Yeah, that's what I thought. Was that a hatchet? Well, it's not like we have hands to use weapons with, so we don't care. Failed to use the device. Okay, and there are no enemies nearby. What an uneventful first floor. Level 17. No charges on the detect traps. Oh, well. Okay. Ball lightning explodes into tiny shreds. Got a Amigo, and a King Cobra. King Cobra, of course, we've dealt with before. Migo is Should probably be a lot more scary than it is, based on the lore that it's from. I did not pay attention to where the King Cobra was, but apparently it was up there. We also lost some strength. Not sure how that happened, but oh well. Where's the recall? Another King Cobra. No monsters detected whatsoever. And that's actually all at this level. Okay, well, I guess we're just diving further down right away. We got a single hippogriff. Wow. Yeah, Griffin-type enemies are just really tough customers for some reason. Hard leather boots of levitation. Huh. Well, I don't know what I was trying to do there. I mean, they do have better armor than our metal shot boots. They do not have a combat bonus, so we keep getting weaker and weaker. But again, that's just a reality that we have to face anyway, because we can't rely on having metal shot boots or other types of boots that give combat bonuses, and also have all the bonuses that we want. I mean, not that we necessarily need levitation desperately, but I guess these also come with... Wait, what do we only have? An extra point of armor? Oh, it's 3 plus 6, I see. So it's only 1 more point of armor. Okay, fair enough. It's not that great then. Well, it's not activatable, so it actually has... Oh, that's interesting. So those actually have some sort of enchantment that we don't know. Huh. What could that be? And is it something that we might just learn through usage? I thought those kinds of things that... How tough are you? Not that tough. You're not a kraken, just an octopus. Okay. Still managed to deal some damage. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I was under the impression that usually these abilities, or, you know, whatever enchantments that stay unknown after you identify an item are a usable ability. Although now that I think about it, I don't remember ever seeing a pair of boots with an activatable ability, although those might exist. Or they might not. Actually, what's our light situation? We still have 10k turns, but we haven't seen a lantern to refuel with in quite some time. It's obviously far from critical, but it's something I should probably keep in mind. Maybe try to remember and just buy a flask of oil or 2 next time we're in town. We'll see if I can remember that. We're not detecting anything, so we're probably just going to leave pretty soon. Oh, there's, once again, a lot more than I expected to this floor. Giant black dragonfly. Good thing that ends in fly. Okay. Hey there, ogres. Our first ogres, right? Maybe? I guess these don't actually throw boulders. They're somewhat harmless. They were indeed somewhat harmless. Okay, we're now out of enlightenment. Guess the staff just takes too damn long to recharge. Well. We got a Quasit, we got a Dimetrodon. We are dungeon level 21. Dimetrodon... Oh, we're also level 26. When did that happen? Who knows? Congratulations to us. What's our damage situation? Oh, I mean, because of the reduced strength and because we replaced our boots. Wow. Damage for our crawl is down to 37? That's at least 10 points lower than it used to be at some point. That's rough. That is quite rough. Wait, we have electricity. Oh, it's... I'm also dumb. I just noticed that... the Ring of Elemental that we have doesn't give us an electricity aura. What's the icon for aura then? It's just electricity brand, which does nothing for us because it only affects weapons. Unfortunately, that's so annoying, honestly, that we cannot make use of that even. That those kinds of enchantments don't work with your own physical attacks, your non-weapon physical attacks, when you literally don't have anything else. Sure, it would be nice if we could, you know, do electric or fiery or poisonous or any kind of bites and stings and crawls to help us out just a little bit. That's just another way that we're screwed for not being allowed to use weapons. I mean, it affects any character that doesn't use weapons, of course. And honestly, I feel like it's rare enough to see these kinds of enchantments on things that aren't weapons in the first place, right? So why not allow us to actually have some fun? Ah, well, no fun allowed. Do we enlighten here? I mean, I guess. Okay, yep, there's once again more. Got a trap in the swamp. We got a single kamikaze yeek. Okay. Oh, this is the wall. All right. Wand of Simplicity, Frostbolt. Thanks, but no thanks. Enlightenment is not available. There are no enemies anywhere. Still not a single enemy inside. What a boring place. I agree. Do we have a fast way down? We do. Okay, that's gonna be level 23. Sasquatch, huh? Was kind of hoping not to see those things again quite so soon, but here we are. Okay, do we have one charge of enlightenment? We do. Everything looks exactly the same down here. Okay, we got a single werewolf. Okay. It was kind of tough, but not too bad by itself. Gave us about 100 XP, I guess. Killer white beetle. Oh, it's literally right there. Okay, we're just barely keeping up with trap detection here. Didn't detect a single enemy, so... Yep, there's the back wall. I guess there is a small chance for some actually useful items to just be lying around randomly. I mean, there are occasionally items, just most of them, or none of them so far, have been useful to us, but in theory they could be, so really I guess I should be looking, especially now that we're getting to a dungeon level that is approaching our character level. So both enemies and loot, I guess, will be potentially more appropriate to our own level. That being said, these levels are just so annoying to explore that I'm not going to bother. Okay, we're starting out in the corner here, that's okay. Okay, we actually got more than one enemy. We got a white shark, we got a jumping fireball, which I feel I want to just burn right away. We got a radiant kavu. Those are typically just pretty sturdy. The shark, I guess, shouldn't be too bad by itself. Huh? Did I fail to use the device properly? Of course. Alright. Killed the kavu eventually. Killed that shark in one go and one hit. Nice and clean. And we're out of monsters. Word of recall. Sure. Got 8 trap. No monsters, as per usual. Strange rune. Why am I even taking chances with those things? I don't know. We can't detect the trap. We do detect a single exploding yeek. We got some money actually, wow. Amazing. And once again, I'm not going to bother looking absolutely everywhere for potential items. Do we have a way down? We do. It's gonna be level 27. Oh, Bokrug. Wait, isn't Bokrug pretty hard? I mean, it's level 27. We're level 26. And he's actually over there, surrounded by a variety of reptiles. We got a yellow mold over here. Is that in any way dangerous? No. Shouldn't be. We don't know anything about its abilities. Okay, so that should not matter. We got a crypt creep over here. Wounding curse, can poison, but is otherwise pretty low level. Bokrug and his crew are all awake. That's a bit scary. Blue dragon bat. That's the least of our worries here. The Triceratops, they can attack from a long distance, from 2 tiles away. They're pretty big. Got a white crocodile. Killed one of those before in the sewer, where it was tough-ish, but not too bad, and that was quite a while ago, so this by itself shouldn't be too bad. But of course it's about the number of things. You got Tyrannosauruses, I think. Oh yeah, they also have long reach, that makes sense. I mean, if anything, they're quite a bit bigger than Triceratopses. Okay, Bokrug himself does not have reach. A lizard-like great old one, worshipped by the men of Sarnath. Right. 990 HP. We actually know his stats pretty exactly, don't we? Mind Blast, Water Bolt, Mighty Curse, summons undead and kin. Okay, yeah, this could be really tough, actually. I'm a little bit worried about this one. Resists poison, so in theory it should be possible to confuse him. I also wonder if they're all just going to start beelining toward me because they're all awake. Does that mean that they also know where I am? Also, should I take a couple of steps north so I can shoot down this corridor? Shoot down some fire and frost bolts. Maybe. I think what I should start with is definitely drink some speed potion here. Just go on the offensive. I mean, I guess I can always do that. If they didn't know about me before. Oh, chameleon dies. Interesting. So whatever. One of those enemies was actually a chameleon, apparently. Can we tell which one? The red dragon bat is no longer there. Maybe it was just that one, because normally that you'd think that the red version would be resistant to fire. Blue version is apparently not frost but lightning flavored. Did we deal any considerable damage to these things? Not at all. I'm not sure that Bokrog even moved yet. Okay. Barely notices. Okay, wait. Did we learn something? Oh, confusion resistance! It's so good! Wait, that's exactly what we needed. Okay, wow. Thank you, levitation boots. That is fantastic. We're still getting attacked, of course, but... we can... oh, you're just out of range, aren't you? Stepping out, you'll feel our hell on your back. Okay. Let's step into cover quickly. He's not moving, he's just sitting there. What a coward. And none of his reptile friends are moving either, interestingly. I guess I'll try and approach them from below. Once again, my stats got drained a lot, and I don't know when that happened. Oh, wait. Ah, you behold the abominable visage of Bokrog. You feel very stupid and naive and insecure. Okay, it literally just happened now. Suppose that explains that. It literally just happened now. Okay, I see. I mean, okay, he's there. We're still speedy, but that's probably going to run out soon enough. Pretty sure that, yeah, once I get close enough, they're actually going to start attacking me. Surrounded by 3 Tyrannosauruses. No big deal, you know. Pretty normal stuff. Oof. Fearful illusion, huh? I think we teleport to the other side of the dungeon real quick. Next to that thing, apparently. Ooh, this is a nice little hiding place. Okay, wow, actually, we were able to recover fully here because they lost my scent. That's really nice. That's really good to know that this exists. Well, we have to get back there first in an emergency, which is easier said than done, but it's good that we even theoretically have a place to hide in this otherwise completely open level. Okay, just get rid of these extra enemies here. What's that? Fur cloak. Weird. I feel strangely lucky. You say that as if my character was actually lucky, as he's supposed to, or she. Okay. Okay, they're all down there. They're also all recovered. I mean, I guess I ultimately only killed one of them, did I? That's not amazing. Sure, it would be nice if we had any kind of bottlenecks to use to our advantage around here, but that is not the case. I mean, I guess I'll take out another one before I need to retreat, and then just keep doing that until I can just face Bokrog by himself or something. It's not exactly ideal. They're there. Get a Nexus Hound. Ugh, why? Wait, is that Bokrook himself? It is. Yeah, stupid Tyrannosaurus. Oh my god, now I'm suddenly surrounded. Oh god, I'm completely surrounded actually. Rock Lizard? What? Okay, we killed another Tyrannosaurus. Maybe I just try to... make a stand here. What? Did I just... I'm too afraid. Okay, cool. Well, let's heal. That's probably a terrible idea. I'm still fast and heroic, but obviously surrounded like this... Oh god, yeah, that's not good. Can I... Surely I can teleport while afraid. Okay, that works. Yeah. So I just drank most of my critical potions. And for what? I did kill another Tyrannosaurus. But yeah, this is obviously highly inefficient. Burning 1 speed and 1 heroism to kill a single one of those guys. And Bokrook can just summon more stuff. Rock Lizard is here. Okay. More speed. More heroism. And there's Bokrook himself. Can we confuse him, actually? Bokrook looks confused. I like that. I love that. In fact. Okay, okay. Confusion is huge. Can we kill the stupid crocodile? That was way sturdier than it needed to be, if you ask me. Okay, we killed another Tyrannosaurus. Health is looking fine-ish. Kill that stupid hound, get that out of here. Okay. Are you still confused? No, you're not. Oh, the final charge, though. I'm gonna use it. Okay. We are fast and heroic still. Maybe I should drink a couple of these weaker healing potions. You know what? Just top off. Bokrook is there. Wait, I'm gonna still focus on killing the other things. No more confusion, it really sucks. Okay, we finally killed the Triceratops. And actually Bokrook is half dead. Wait, are we doing this? We are absolutely doing this. We did it, in fact. Wow, okay. I suppose that took a turn for the not so bad, thankfully. Yeah, I still kind of wish I hadn't basically wasted all those potions of cure critical wounds, but you know, it's fine. At least we didn't die. I'm going to fix my strength. We need more strength to make up for all the combat bonuses that we no longer have. Now to die to this random last remaining dinosaur here. No, we did not. Okay, just confirm that there are indeed no more monsters left. We killed them all. What was this? Potions of Sight. Metal Shot Boots of free action. Well, I mean, there is some combat bonus again. In fact, while they're not off protection, they only have one less point of armor compared to our boots of protection. But they do provide more free action. And they have the same combat bonus, so I think we're just using those. Right? Yeah. It's not like the protection boots give us anything special. They just tend to have a decent amount of bonus armor. Okay, that's not a huge upgrade. In fact, it's maybe mostly a side grade. I don't know. I guess an extra layer of free action probably should be better than 1 point of armor. Look at us having actual resistances too. 3 resistances? Crazy. Free action times 3 actually. Wait. From the ring. Oh, and from our dwarven boots. Okay. Well, I guess it's really not that huge then, but yeah, we can somewhat easily replace that middle pair of boots with something better as soon as it comes along, so that's fine. Our stealth is being reduced, I see. By what? What is that? That's also the dwarven boots, yeah, of course. Right. I mean, it hasn't really mattered too much so far, I think. Certainly didn't really feel those effects anyway. Okay, at least our crawl damage is back up to above 40. Bite and sting damage is still pretty terrible. It's weird. Those must be affected by different stats in different ways. Right? Or else why would they increase and decrease so differently? So I don't know. Almost arbitrarily. And there is some correlation, of course, but I don't know. Every now and then it feels like crawl or sting and bite. Yeah, bite and sting have gone up by 1 point, and crawl has gone up by 10, or vice versa. Well, not vice versa. Up or down by that much, I guess. Anyway, I guess we're done here. We got those okay-ish boots. At least we got boots at all. We got something we were able to use. Oh, hey, we're surrounded by wargs suddenly. Oh, nostalgic. Okay. Of course, there are no more monsters. You know what? I think we're just gonna recall out of here and call it a day. This was pretty pretty successful in the end. We beat a dungeon. It's nice. Okay, just took a bit of a risk, I suppose. Oh, weak from hunger. Yeah, I probably should have reacted to that. Can we please just leave? Okay, good. I guess I could have maybe taken a slightly more direct way to this town here and just stayed at the inn instead, but oh well. Gonna do that anyway. Buy some food. Wait, did I? Oh, I rested twice. Out of habit, I guess. There we go. Okay, what do we need to get rid of? Those extra boots, I suppose. Is either one of those ever going to be important? No, I guess not. Definitely not those. And honestly, not that one either. Okay, as always. It's a decent stuff of identify. We did not make a lot of money though, at all. In fact, yeah, that dungeon was... It honestly was a pretty terrible dungeon. Not a fan of those kinds of open layouts in the first place, and those were kind of particularly annoying. I suppose not being able to reliably and easily just detect everything didn't exactly help. Honestly, detect objects might have been useful there to find those couple of scattered objects. And we could have gotten a little bit more out of it that way, but that would have added to the annoyance, and I don't know if that would have been worth it. Always depends, on, of course, on what we might have found, but, well, that's all speculation anyway. We could get another Wand of Confused Monster. Honestly, that has proved to be completely crucial. That is definitely something to consider. 4,000 gold, though? We could get... not a whole lot, actually. What I'm probably going to do is... not restore my stats for now, because we're effectively just missing 1 point of wisdom, which is annoying, but probably not worth 2,000 gold at this point. I should definitely consider getting that Wand of Confused Monster, but what I am going to do is go to the other cities. Well, normally in another game, in a slightly more advanced game with a character with more than 3 charisma, I would just teleport from town to town, but that's going to cost me 1,000 each time, significantly reducing the number of potential items I could buy if I find anything good. So I'm probably just going to mostly be walking. Either way, I want to check some more shops. I want to get some more good healing potions, because apparently we really need those. Having only 2 of those does not make me feel particularly safe. I wonder if I really should just get this Confusion Staff or Confusion Wand right away. They really are that good. And this one's even slightly better than what we have. Maybe I'll just put the other one in reserve and not necessarily take 2 with me. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna get that. It's a good item. It's going to be useful. Gonna drop this one. If we ever lose this 10 charge one. And yeah, I think I'm just going to end the episode here, actually. And yeah, as I said, I'm going to see if there's anything worth buying with our remaining money. I might even just hop into maybe the main dungeon and just do a little bit of farming, mostly for gold. Maybe, you know, just stay on the early levels, dig up treasure veins and whatnot. And we'll see if I do that, and to what extent I will do that. I'm certainly going to resume recording at the latest before we are about to hit level 28 for the next evolution, presumably, because of course I would like to catch that on camera when it happens. Or, you know, if anything particularly exciting should happen that I feel is worth recording, we're going to resume from there. Yeah, it sounds about right, I think. For now, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.